Well, the big name in the showcase to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a path to the NBA with his skill set and athletic.
They want to see him take over the game. They want to see him athletic. They want to see his instinct to move on the floor. Alex is in the post. Fisher is there. First free throw. Both shots are good from the strike. Baseline J. Rebound by the young Carter. Back trailing here. Stoffer. By Junior. Back to Stoffer. Unloading. Zero grabs the rebound. He's a stand. In the area. Boots have a little work. He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes to fix. Here, Robinson screen. Over MP. And once again, off the mark by the Wolfpack. And here's the best break. Here's your best MP picking up the assist.
They've come out fast in theory. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play. This one's showing the early sign of what's usually a blowout.
Now here's Carter. He hasn't yet put up the points. Pass over to Dillard. To the paint. Here's Junior. Off the last minute.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating them. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
High school season now year for players. On the club circuit is the only goal in that. Expect that to mean the game is going to be a little bit more chippy because of that. From deep, it's MP. Found it, and he's out from the field. MP's been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge lead. Screen. Right side stopper. So good from 18.
You know that, Jay.
You're going to take a bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Now here's Stoffer. Over to Dillard. Shot back, brings it in.
I like the line by Stoffer. With close to the rim, he looks to school with never possible.
Back to MP. Nicely on the layup. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the guys list with how he's scoring tonight. And with a showcase game like this, like Rogers, you can expect a lot of college shouts and
Setting the narrative of each player's potential. It is fully about the players in each minute, the pro or con in each report.
Elise and knocking it down again is the Wolfpack.
Just a confident shot by Carter right there. Proving how effective he off the dribble.
MP by Carter. He is able to get the point with all this. A difficult situation for the winner. Pass to Carter. Stoffer. Fires for three. It's Michael Luan with the rebound.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look. How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
And the Wolfpack with possession.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah. Dynasty call time here.
And coach wants to make some change right now. Try to
Dynasty making a switch here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Carter with the steal.
For the Dynasty. Eric
Out of bounds, it'll be Dynasty ball. It's Dillard outside. Inside, MP. Nice pass, led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out. When I talked to Wolfpack shoot guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes and plays video.
Yeah, Tim, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database. Of information on these teams. Dillard with an absolute dime there. Kind of shows the next shooter.
Swings it to Stoffer. Michael Stoffer. They get it again. Here's Carter. Rejected by Eric Fisher.
Eric Fisher really helps out his team defensively. He's got the size, and so they kind of expect him to do it, but that doesn't mean it's impressive when he does.
MP again. In one game for MP, he is showing out with a 30-point evening. They need a stopped run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. It's athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay.
He might fall for a center. He can jump out of the building. Plays big.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is why MP is so good. Finding himself a high percentage bucket and staying active in the paint.
Now here's Cordova. Game clock down 5. That was count it.
If they think that kind of defense might get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Back to MP. One. MP right side. And stolen by Cordova. With 2 left. It's the layup. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Dynasty ahead, opening a huge gap, and plenty more come right after this. The teams had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. Here's MP, and in Clay this season, the Wolfpack ends tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record, Joe. Whoosh, threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regionals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win big games like this.
And stolen by Fisher. And the fast break. Here's MP. Another shot. And Zadirko lays it up in.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Three-pointer. Patrick Wells. No good there. Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Michael Stoffer double teamed. Timmerman. And now Dynasty will take it.
Dynasty ball.
Who's making this runaway?
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the bomb.
And they are ecstatic to have them with the team. Needed shooting. They're hoping he can change. Change the fate of their season. Now here's sends it home from 3-point land.
Trouble brewing. Stoffer sitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
Back to Pete. Good assist goes Eric Fisher.
Really feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Outside Stoffer. Wells. Here's James. And it's good off the back of the rim. And
It's good to see Wells making the right play, simply getting it to the open man.
here's Luan. And the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And for Zach Tiemann of the Wolf, he moved here from Iowa. Not too often.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Pack would have liked to see more of him. Forced by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
MP knocks it again. The Dynasty.
So good living in the moment. He never let the contact shake his vision of the basket and made that challenging jumper.
Now Wells. And he's got 6 points for him. Pass to Timmerman. Fires from 18. Shot no good for Stoffer. And it's the Dynasty with to the middle. And Robinson pulls it down.
He's far too tentative in the paint, even more so when the defender is right up on him.
Patrick Wells on the wing. No good from outside. Here's MP. And he banks it.
Layup. Great pass. You know what we talk about? All about doing what's best for the team.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort, you can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
From deep, it's MP for the three-winner.
Oh, the response three from MP. This guy is all about winning.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Another miss by Wells. You can compare how this game has gone between he and Wells, and so far been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
They get the board. Denial! Puts up a three, and Robinson pulls it down. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells. A three. Recruit. Has a chance to play next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, look out, kick the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
And he with the bucket.
Racking up those points in the paint, he's taking some pressure off his perimeter shooters.
And the Wolfpack have possession. And the foul called on it. The Dynasty all-time here.
Wants to get everyone.
MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And now Wells. Pass over to Robinson. James. Hit from outside.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time. The dominant athleticism of MP on display there. Here's a young guy who throws it down, man.
Three-pointer Patrick Wells. The Dynasty grab the miss. Back to MP. And he lays straight in.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now Wells. Outside James. Stopper. Shoots over Cobb. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Passes to MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, and the lead, it's only bigger. Not sure what the opposition. Thinking at this moment.
Now here's Timmerman. James no good. Now Cobb. Here's P. And the dunk by MP.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Great defensive pressure. They trapped it. They stole it and led to a in transition.
And the miss there off the inbound. It's to Timmerman. Wells. And again, unable to change momentum here. Back to MP. And stolen by Patrick Wells. Here's Robinson. Stuffer for three. MP grabs the miss.
We know that's a shot that it's frustrating that you cash it in because you were so wide open.
And it's thrown away by Timmerman. Pass over to Robinson. Now Wells. Started by Cobb. Back to Stuffer. Six on the shot clock. Looking to end his hold down. Scoop to the hoop and
They stop or battle inside, but the Wolfpack small force.
about 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good from MP.
He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Here's Stopper. Outside, Timmerman passes to Wells. James with the ball. Now here's Timmerman. Tries again. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty can.
Man, you might talk to him.
Basketball.
lost my all and I got it back. That's my hustling ambition. Never lose sight on the path. I had to turn on my vision, separate myself from the clowns. They ain't really about business. You only strong as your weakest link. I'm just trying to live my versatile effect. When you use your mind and see you as a threat, I'm chasing money like all the niggas gone on them. And I was down bad doing this. But I make it out the trees. I wasn't giving. No, it was church, so I moved different. God chose me. He told me I'm different. Feel like I'm stuck in this life that I'm living. I'm trying to grind and stack to the ceiling. I had to set my name in my image. I send in their chest. I hustle relentless. Gotta keep my mind on the mission. I can make Stevie want to see the vision.
I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. Never no stagnant. It's all about getting gold. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm dropping. You can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run up and check it and double up. I got no time for the camera. It's like a spatula. I put face like tarantula. Like I'm Jackie Chan, straight off the hip, you'll send me Sam. I want them just like to bring them in. Got it on my hand. I got more, so I ain't got the time over. I cannot take these tools.
MP.
Showtime MP, true ballers only.
That you can still join us for any upcoming Nets home game. Order your tickets online or at the ticket booth. And fans, don't forget to come back for the upcoming Double Day. All attendees will receive a complimentary
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. This is Brian.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Pass to Prince from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Watford the pass to Schroeder. Here's Alexander. It's hauled in by Portis.
That's the play they want him to start making. They want to be able to trust him.
And stolen by Simmons. Back to MP. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. MP's got 6.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Lillard passes to Green. Now here's Lopez. To the wing on the left. Portis finds Green. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Here's Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Here's the 3. MP getting it done for the Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Mismatch.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. MP is out there with Williams. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Simmons in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. Yeah.
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot. Out of other weaknesses. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. The long-range hit from Embiid.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive.
Trail by 3. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Green, the pass to Trent. That comes off the assist by Green. Trent's got his second bucket on the night.
It's turned into a showdown here from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. For Brooklyn, Claxton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Watford comes in for Finney Smith. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Williams. Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Green.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Here's Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. So Clark Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. Next play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Lillard passes. And here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Let go from 14. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The 3 is up. Rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game.
Even with every shot hanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Bucks have got only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Brooklyn. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the defensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
And moving along for that first half, love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer rate. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
Making a switch here. Alexander's checked in. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And yep, it's good. Alexander's got 23.
Taking the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thanks a lot. Taking a look at the Bucks. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
From deep, MP. Rebound by the Bucks. It's stolen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP. In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
Oh, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players. A chance to grow and contribute. He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Lillard outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far.
Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since. As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
It was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And the Bucks making a change here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's checked in for Jackson. And Green is subbed in for Damian Lillard.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Trent from long range. Alexander pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 9. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Middleton against Bogdan. Green for 3. That shot is off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And let's take this opportunity to show our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked of this match. A remarkable score vision on display.
Yeah, and with the ankle along with that vision, I mean, he put the ball in the perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Behind us, let's see what the fourth period holds in store. Simmons. Oh, wow! Bring it home!
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he had.
Trail by the team. Here's Portis. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Hey, I feel bad for the Rims because Portis has no mercy on him. Going it down with force.
That's an awesome display of that on our AT&T 5G Slam cam. Here's Alexander. MP gets it to go through contact.
And from the D's slow to yeah, he'll be the first to make the pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
3, here's Lillard. Rebound by Simmons.
Really a superior effort level to this point. They've gone after this win.
He can stay connected to the shooters.
Lillard outside. Takes a 3. Lillard drains the outside shot.
Since halftime, they've been shooting up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks. Low.
And if he gets it to go, on this by Bogdanovich.
Even off this court, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Stolen by MP. Williams up top. Here's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Thomas is checked in for Williams. Brooks checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Milwaukee now. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. His game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Protect the rim has to be the top objective.
They're in front by 18. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Back to Trent. the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. Off target with the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word of the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Now here's Trent. And so it's easily. Boy, they were. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic, and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
Nice shot.
Nice bucket, MP. Ooh, I'm running this. I'm running this.
Bye.